I'm calling it the best opportunity in media. Joe, you previously owned this name, don't currently. What do you make of this call and the stock in general?
I think it's a general consensus that Disney will be able to turn it around. I think people believe Bob Iger knows exactly how to do that. Again, it goes back to cost and efficiency. Unfortunately, it involves people losing their jobs, which we never want to see. But I think collectively, when you think about owning this stock, realize to be the source of growth for this company, the stock is actually below when that was actually introduced to the market. So it has not, in fact, been this source of growth for that platform itself. So if you have patience, if you have time on your